Nasser Larguet, you were involved in what could be termed the resurrection of Moroccan football with your role in the academy complex at Saleh, the Mohammed VI. How do you feel about the performance of Morocco since the academy or complex began in Saleh?
Yeah, I think today the performance in Morocco in the football is one of the best in Africa and also in the world. Because sure, if you want to perform in the football, you need two things. I think, in my opinion, to have the facilities and the human resource. Today in Morocco, you have a lot of facilities and one amazing national technical center in Rabat. You have now, I saw also the FIFA has his office, African office in this complex. I think the success in Morocco and the performance is normal because they build the most important things is this complex, and also they have a great and the human resource with a high level. Uh, like the president Fawzi Lakja and also the coaches and administrative guys. But anyway, the complex is facilitate the football Moroccan to grow and to perform in the major competition in the world.
You were the first person in charge of the complex in Saleh, and you brought through some of the talent that we now see, such as Youssef En-Nesyri and others in particular. I believe there were four in the 2018 World Cup. How do you feel about that? And how did you manage to find this young talent and develop it?
Yeah, I had a big chance when I was in France 25 years in the academies in France. I had a chance to have a contact with the King Mohammed VI, and he's the man who all the performance today starts with him. He has the idea to develop the football in Morocco and to build the first project is the Academy Mohammed VI, where grow the players like Nasiri, Unahi, Agard, a lot of players they start in this academy. After that, in 2014, I had a second chance to be a technical director in the federation. The choice I chose it by Fawzi Lakja to organize the technical department, and I had a chance to have the white card and all the responsibility to develop the football in Morocco with several with the regional offices. We developed also the coaching education and also the national teams. And for the facilities, I had the chance one time, the president told me, what do you think about our National Technical Center? In 2014, we had one poor National Technical Center, and he gave us with the other people the responsibility to renovate this National Technical Center, and we did a great job because today this National Technical Center is one of the best in the world. I had the chance. And the second about the players, I proposed to the federation and the president to scout the best player in Europe. They're born in Europe and they play in Europe to join our national team, but only the best player. If we have one Moroccan player from abroad, if he has a same level than our the local players, they will have the advantage. This is why I'm very proud, I'm very happy to have the agreement with some players like Amrabat, Hakimi, Mazraoui. Yeah, then to today, when the Moroccan players they born in Europe, they come and they see our facilities, they are very happy to join our national team. This is, I think, the explanation for the success today in Morocco.
The success Morocco has had, as you have indicated, had a fair bit to do with the academy and the Mohammed VI complex. Do you see that as a blueprint for other countries in Africa, or is it unique to Morocco?
No, I think in Africa we have some countries they work with the young players and they develop the players and they send the players in Europe, like Senegal. Senegal they have a lot of academies like Diambars. We have 3, 4, and I think recently Kalilou Fadiga, I think Kalilou, he play in Saudi Arabia. He opened one academy in Senegal. In Mali, they work very hard to develop the players in Mali, in Cameroon, in Ivory Coast. I think we have some countries they work very well to develop the player, but in Africa, if we speak about the facilities and the vision and the strategy to develop the football, I think in Africa, Morocco is the one of the best in Africa. And I think Morocco now it will be one example for our country. One example, why one example? Because sometimes we don't have confidence in ourselves. I think we have big potential in Africa. We can be in the future we can compete again against European countries or South America countries. I'm sure we saw in the last World Cup in Qatar, Senegal did very well, Morocco did very well. I think in the future Africa he will perform and he will compete against European teams and South American teams.
Morocco is due to host the Africa Cup of Nations this December and January. How big a contribution did the Mohammed VI complex and academy play in the future for Moroccan football? As I'm sure you'd agree, Morocco has not done as well as they would like in African competition, especially in AFCON. So, do you believe that this was essential in the hosting and that it has actually given Morocco a genuine chance to win this competition? And finally, on that particular point, is it essential that Morocco hosts and wins this time round?
I think yes, I'm sure they have big chance to win this competition because they play at home. They play with their fans. We saw in the World Cup the rule. They had the fans in this competition. I'm sure in Morocco the contribution for the fan will be very strong, and they give more power to our national team. I'm sure. And I think it's normal to think we can win this competition because this work started in 2009 to develop the player, to develop the facilities. Then more than 10 years, Morocco worked to be one of the nation, one big nation in Africa. I think this is the moment to show for the world and Africa that the Morocco can win this competition. It's very important competition. It's very hard to win one continental competition. I think today Morocco is ready because we take we took the time with the coach because we know in Africa sometimes when we have some bad result, we change all the stuff. But today we have Walid Regragui and his staff. They are working more than 4 or 5 years with the same players. Then I think they have big chance to win this competition in January.
Earlier this year, Morocco won the Chan and established themselves as the most successful team in the Chan tournament, the African Nations Championship. How much did Moroccan infrastructures such as the Academy and complex, Mohammed VI complex, play in the development of a team that was capable of doing that? I mean, you could now say Morocco dominates the Chan.
This result in the Shan, I think, is the result what the federation and Morocco did during more than 10 years to develop the facilities and also to develop inside Morocco the players with the clubs also, because the federation has a big program to help the academies with the clubs academies and to develop the coaches and to develop the players. Most of the coaches in the clubs in the youth category are Moroccan coaches. This is the key of the success for the Shan.
Morocco will be hosting the World Cup in 2030. How big a role do the infrastructures that we've mentioned play, both in Morocco being able to host and to deliver a credible performance as hosts?
Yeah, I think I told you before. I think the success in the world in the football, you need sure the players you can find the best player every time in your country or abroad. But the most important to have a good human resource, the coaches, the leaderships, the leadership in the clubs, in the federation, and administrative people to manage the football in the country. And also, if you have good human resource without facilities, you cannot do anything. Then the football is the football. Your football need the pitches, need a gym, need a medical sector. If you don't uh, give the importance for the facilities, it's very hard to have the success. This is why today Morocco perform in Africa and in the world, because um, they give a big importance for the facilities. You see the stadium they are building now, the facilities for the clubs, the regional technical centers, the national technical centers is very important for the success for the World Cup. I think the Morocco is ready now with his facilities to perform again.
Recently, two Moroccan greats sadly passed away. One of them never played for Morocco, but is an integral part of Moroccan football, the great Fontaine, and the other, Ahmed Faras. Both of them were greats of Moroccan football. How important were they in the development of Moroccan football? And even today, what role does their sort of ability play in the development of Moroccan football?
Yes, this is the also this guy like Faras or the in Morocco in the past we had a big player, and they give the good image for our football. It's inspiring people. Then when we have in the past this player in the high level, like also Larbi Benbarek, this guy inspire our job for the future for our young players to take example for these players. Yeah.
In Egypt, one of their greats, El Tech, as he's known, Al Ahly's training ground, and previously was their ground, is named after him. Do you think that Morocco should do the same for its great? Larbi, as you mentioned, Just Fontaine and Ahmed Faras should have centres named after them so their names and contributions to Moroccan football are never forgotten.
Yes, I think we can take an example for Egypt and to don't forget these people and to have their name in our stadiums or in our facilities. I agree with you.
Uh, if the World Cup proceeds without Spain, the number one FIFA ranked country, do you think that would devalue this World Cup?
Uh, I think if you have one national team in the first in the ranking, it's very important to have this country in the World Cup. Is big value. When you play the World Cup, you need to see all the best national teams in the world in same place to compete each other. I think it's very important to have in this competition one of the best national team in the world, and secondly they host this competition.
The next World Cup after Morocco, Portugal, and Spain host the large part with the three South American countries having one match will be held in Saudi Arabia. I understand that during the forthcoming AFCON, you will be in Saudi Arabia. What are you doing there? Or what will you be doing there?
Myself in Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
I'm in Saudi Arabia. I'm technical director. I have the same role I had in Morocco to develop the football, and in same time I help my federation to prepare the 34 World Cup with some. I give them. I want to give them my knowledge for the facilities and also how we can develop the player, the coaches, and to arrive in 34 with one big national team to perform against the best team in the world. My contribution is that to develop the Saudi football and also to prepare in the best way the World Cup 34.
How does Saudi football now compare to Moroccan football when you were in charge of the academy complex at Saleh?
If I compare the player with Moroccan, because we are two Arabic country, I think in Saudi Arabia they have the same level in Moroccan players. They technically they're the very good player. They have physical capacity to perform in the high level, and also with the arrival the best and the big player in Europe like Cristiano Ronaldo, Benzema, Kante, Bono, the Saudi player they can compete with this high level players in our competition. This is great for us to grow fast and to be competitive in the world.
Morocco has come forth the best performance by an African nation in a FIFA World Cup. What would Morocco have to do when it hosts the World Cup
I
to be
think
considered a success? I mean, sorry, I should have made it clear.
about the team.
Well, yes. I mean, how far would they have to go when they host it for it to be considered a success, given that they have already reached the last four?
I think in the World Cup in Morocco, I think the if they want to have a good performance, I think it's minimum to arrive in semi-final, because they can do it because the team is a young team. They have big experience. Some of them they played, I think, four AFCON. They played two World Cup like Bunu, like Hakimi, like Amrabat, like Nasiri. They start in 2015, I think, 15, 16. They start with the national team and they compete in the high level in Africa and in the world. I think in Morocco, we believe to have our national team to arrive in minimum in semi-final.
The team is probably at its peak now between like Qatar and the current sort of time. So 2025, 26, the AFCON and the World Cup. Is it going to be too late for at least some of this team in 2030? Because that'll be 4 years on.
Yeah, I think some of them, if you check their age, this team will be in the peak in the maturity in 2026 and also in 13, because some of them they are 24 years old, 25 years old. Then when they arrive in 13 in the World Cup in Morocco, they will have 13 years old. Then they have big maturity and they can continue to compete.
Do you think that Saudi Arabia will be able to compete with Morocco in terms of when they host in 2034? What do they have to do for it to be considered a total success?
I think we are working on it to arrive in 34 and to compete in the high level and to arrive minimum in quarterfinal or semifinal. And this is our goal. This is also our objective and our job to prepare this players. We start 2 years ago to work with the players they born in 2015, 14, 12, 13, 12, 11 to prepare this player for 34. I'm sure in the World Cup in 13 and also 34, we can have some our national team with good level to compete with the best national team in the world, I'm sure.
What level of success is required in the Asian Cup to be considered adequate preparation for Saudi Arabia hosting the World Cup?
In the ASEAN Cup?
Yeah.
Yeah, we host in 2027. We have two major competition now. In January, we host the under 23 ASEAN Cup. This is the first. We want to perform and to win this competition, and this is very important for us to prepare the players for probably 26 and 13, and. So for 27, we need to compete and to grow our level in 2007 ASEAN Cup, and we want also to have more young players with this national team and to win this competition because we host the ASEAN Cup 27. Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Now I'm very proud to work. I worked with my country, Morocco, and we show to all the world. In Africa, we have big potential. If we have a good vision, good strategy, with good human resources, we can perform. We can compete with European and the South America national team, and hope in the future Arabic country and also African country, they can have the confidence in ourselves because we have big knowledge, big capacity to perform in the world. I'm sure we can do it.
Nasser Larguet, thank you very much.
Thank you, Satit, and wish you all the best.